Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I would like to introduce how Being A.I help you to make a VBA code. Today, I show you a Word VBA programming to create a photo book that enables automatic insert photos into a table in a Microsoft Word file. The photo book for a construction management. At first, I prepared an original Word file having an original table in it. I asked Being A.I to copy the table and paste at the end of the document, then insert a photo. When the table and the empty line below at the same time, it is fine to look. 3 tables in one page. I placed photos to be taken in the same folder in which the Word file is saved. Being A.I will pick the photos up from the folder and insert them into the Word document. Then, let's get started. I put prompts in the Being chat, like follows. Hello, Being A.I. Use Word VBA to create a photo ledger for recording at the construction site. I have already created one base table, hereinafter, the original table, in the Word file. In addition, there is a line break below the original table. 1. First, copy the original table explained above in the blank line locating under the original table without changing the size or other characteristics, and paste the copied table in the line at the end of the document at the end of the document. 2. Then, please import a JPG and JPG image saved in the same folder as the Word file, which is in the nth position in the folder when the table copying and pasting is n times, into the first column cell of the table copied and pasted it at just the end of the document, n mark or n sign, might be, so as not to replace the tables that have already existed. The number of the images, n, are just dependent on their names that is used for the images arrangement in the folder. At this time, please match the width of the photo to the width of the cell. 3. In the third row of the third column of the copied table, please enter the shooting date and time in white font. Please adjust the placement and font size of the shooting date and time text so that the cell width does not change at all times. After processing one image file, repeat 1 to 3 for all target image files. Please generate this VBA code. Here, this is the answer by Being A.I. Here is a VBA code that you can use to create a photo ledger for recording at the construction site in a Word document. Copy the code that Being A.I created, and then paste it into the Word VBA. Run the VBA program by clicking here. An error has occurred. I asked for fix to Being A.I as follows. With oTable, cell 3 range, paragraph format, alignment equals WD align paragraph center. At this sentence, there is an error, with object must be user-defined type. Please revise. This is the answer by Being A.I. In this corrected version, I have fixed the error by changing. This should fix the error and allow you to run this code without any issues. Copy the code that Being A.I created, and then paste it into the Word VBA. Run the VBA program by clicking here. Same type error has occurred. I checked the VBA code. There were the 2 words of alignment, so I removed the 1. Run the VBA program by clicking here. At a glance, not so bad. Let's zoom in to check in detail. There is no time data available. The shooting date and time should be written here. It must be fixed. Please get the shooting date by using format, for example, format file datetime, stirpath and stirfile, ddhh, ss. This modification may remove the EXIF data treatment, I think. Here, this is the answer by Being A.I. Format file datetime, sPath and sFile, ddhh, ss, to get the shooting date from the file's creation date and time. Copy the code that Being A.I created, and then paste it into the Word VBA. There were the 2 words of alignment, so I removed the 1. Run the VBA program by clicking here. Let's zoom in to check in detail. There is no time data available. The shooting date and time should be written here. It must be fixed. I checked the code and found a small mistake. The code got the shooting time but didn't write it into the table. I think you got the shooting date by sDate equals format, file date time. But I couldn't find the writing process code after that. Please add the date text insertion sentence. The answer by Being A.I. I apologize for the confusion. Here is the corrected version of the CreatePhotoLedger subroutine that includes the code for inserting the shooting date text into the table. Copy the code that Being A.I created, and then paste it into the Word VBA. Run the VBA program by clicking here. It looks better. Let's check by zooming. Here, there are date and times. Let me try this VBA code for larger number of photos. It is clearly very slow, disappointing. I will check the VBA code. What's the problem is? Maybe these sentences slower speed. So, I asked Being A.I to change. I asked to use InlineShape instead of shape. First, the words of alignments are doubled and caused an error. Second, you are using oShape as shape and convert to shape. It takes longer time, so please use oShape or the other variables as InlineShape. Copy the VBA code Being A.I made and paste it, then run the code. Faster. But it looks something wrong. The size of photos are clearly too large. It is very fast, great. Please improve the other matters. Could you fix the images sizes as same as or the smaller than the original table's range, 1.1, cell width? Copy the VBA code Being A.I made and paste it, then run the code. Picking time became faster and the size of photos got better, but still. Plural number of photos in one cell. This might be brought out that the code is copying the last table it made. The last table made must have already had photos and another photo will be inserted. I asked for fix to Being A.I as follows. Getting better and better. The last problem is you always copy the last table you made, but what I want is the copy of the original table, which I have already prepared before running the VBA code. Could you change the code for this? Copy the VBA code Being A.I made and paste it, then run the code. The speed is practical, photo size becomes better, and the shooting time is also automatically recorded. Finally, the VBA code has become good. This phhoto book must be available as a photo ledger at a construction site. You can reduce your effort to prepare reports. I will paste the VBA code Being A.I made at the explanation column of YouTube. In the conclusion, clearly, Being A.I is very useful to get VBA code for non-programmers. At the last, I will check if the code is effective towards a large number of photos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.